final day of the 2025 Lamu Cultural Festival here in Lamu. I'm joined by Governor Issa Timamy, of course, just to understand some of the things that are happening here in the county, but also the broader national issues. Governor, thank you so much for making time for us this evening. This is the final day of the Lamu Cultural Festival, the 23rd in its year. Just what really stands out for you in these festivals? I'll tell you, for me, it's the donkey races, considering this is my actually very first time to attend the festival and to be in Lamu, by the way.
Well, first, thank you for having me. And it has been a very good 3 days of activities and fun. There is so much heritage, and for me, the Mashua race, which happened today, that's the climax of the Lamu Cultural Festival, because Lamu, being an island, the sea is part of us.
Correct.
And we have been seafarers for centuries. So it's very important to maintain what we have as far as the dhows. These are the traditional dhows. Our people centuries ago used the dhows to travel to the Middle East, to India, to Madagascar, to Zanzibar. So this is really the most important activity here.
Right. And you know, the festival really is a celebration of the identity, specifically of the Swahili people. How important is it for you to make sure that this festival continues even after your tenure? You found it there. This is its 23rd year, but also make it bigger and greater in honor and, you know, just making sure that we honor this tradition, this heritage of the Swahili people, and also because Lamu is a cosmopolitan area of the cultures that have been integrated in this area as well.
Right. First, we should remember that Lamu is listed on UNESCO's World Heritage Site. So we are custodians of this very important heritage. And we have to make sure that we not only protect it, but make sure that it survives.
Right.
You know, modernity keeps creeping in, but we have to make sure that as custodians of our world heritage, and we were listed because of our architecture, our way of life, our customs, and our culture. So Lamu embodies all that, and any responsible government has to make sure that we do not lose this gem that God gave us. And as custodians, we are answerable to the whole world, because it's a World Heritage Site.
And I'll tell you, the architecture is spectacular. But I also remember yesterday you spoke about the economic activities, and you know, the economy has really been boosted. You spoke of about more than 400 million shillings that has been injected into the local economy in just 3 days of the event. How does that compare to the previous festivals, and do you see it improving even in the coming days?
Actually, this year's Lamu Cultural Festival is spectacular in many ways. We have seen an increase in the number of visitors, both local and international, who have come specifically for the festival. And it is an economic boom for the people of Lamu during these festivals. This afternoon, during the Mashua race, the Lamu Bay, apart from the dhows that were participating in the race, you saw the bay was full of boats. And these are visitors and tourists who follow the dhows as they compete. So just close your eyes and imagine the amount of fuel utilized, and the boat owners being paid, the coxswains who are normally workers of the boat owners. It really spurs our economy. There was no accommodation in Lamu.
Right.
Everything was taken. The hotels, the fishermen, whatever fish they catch, there is so much demand that they sell everything they catch. The mamambogas who sell fruits and vegetables who come from Mpeketoni in Lamu County. So the vehicles owners, the boat owners, the airlines, they even had to increase the number of planes coming to Lamu. So all in all, it's a boom for all sectors of the economy. And as a county government, the Lamu Cultural Festival helps to put Lamu on the map. And I must thank NTV for the wonderful work that NTV has done to promote Lamu, to showcase us to the world.
Right.
And the benefits do not only end when the festival ends. Nowadays, to come to Lamu, if you're in Nairobi or Mombasa, you have to book your flight very early. Otherwise, you never get a seat. And this is because of the promotion and advertisement that we do for Lamu.
Right.
It's becoming a destination of choice, both for national and international visitors.
And you know, balancing that is quite interesting, because when you're talking about balancing economic development through all those things that you've touched on, and cultural heritage is paramount, you speak of. Governor, the courts the other day halted the Lamu coal plant license, citing environmental and public participation concerns. What does that ruling mean for Lamu residents and also the development strategy for the county?
First, I think the planners got it all wrong. You can't have a coal plant where we don't produce coal. Allegedly, the coal was to be imported from South Africa. That would have made it very expensive. In the Mui Basin in Kitui, there is coal. And ideally, a coal plant should have been located there, not in Lamu. So, as far as the county is concerned, we are now connected to the national grid. So we really don't need that coal plant here. And the negative effects of coal power, I think they outweigh the benefits. So Lamu being pristine, Lamu being UNESCO World Heritage Site, I think we are much better off without a coal plant.
All right. Governor, just shifting the focus a little bit away from that to issues of security as well. You say that security has been heightened, and even during this festival period, we did see that security was quite beefed up across the island. And just looking at the broader county, there have been a bit of concerns as well in terms of what some have termed as forced disappearances. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, particularly of some of the fishermen, and they're keen, still looking for them. What's your assessment of the current security situation in Lamu? That happened in June.
Right. Well, first I think I want to compliment our president, President William Samoei Ruto, since he took over, he has beefed up security in Lamu. We used to be under constant attack by the Al-Shabaab, and that has not happened for over 3 years, especially in areas near Lamu. It has happened mostly in Garissa County, but unfortunately when it is reported as if it happened in Lamu. And this is the reason why we suffer from travel advisories by a number of Western countries, including the United States of America, the French, the Germans. So as far as security is concerned, it has never been better than this. Of course, we have heard that some people from the area of Kiunga have been abducted. We are still trying to establish who are these abductors. But generally, the security has really improved. We have more boots on the ground, ensuring that Lamu is safe. And you should also remember that we have the new Lamu port. It's a huge investment by the Kenyan government, and it is imperative that we improve security so that we can utilize that port and we can recover the investment that we have made in the port. And I'm very happy that things are looking up. The port now handles an average of over 15 vessels every month, and it is beginning to open up and opportunities are coming. The KPA is about to recruit more staff for the port mainly, and I've insisted that those staff have to be from Lamu. We don't want people imported from other areas of this country, while my youths are yearning for those jobs. So things are looking up for Lamu County.
And youth unemployment is really not just a Lamu issue.
Right.
It's an issue that cuts across. What are some of these initiatives that you're doing, apart from, of course, the opportunities that you're seeking with the KPA, that the county perhaps is trying to resolve?
When I took over, Lamu did not have a single factory. We have worked very hard to have investors come to Lamu by creating an enabling environment. That enabling environment includes providing land to investors. Consequently, we already have 4 investors. We have an investor who is putting up a cashew nut processing plant in Lamu County. We have an investor who, and it's a she, who is putting up a cotton ginning factory. We have an investor who is putting up a coconut processing plant in Lamu. And we also have an investor who is putting up a fruit processing plant. And I'm in talks with an investor who wants to do processing of Bixa. So if all these come on stream and constructions have started, I believe a number of my youths will be able to get employment and to improve their livelihoods.
Right.
So I say Lamu is an emerging county, and we have a lot of opportunities.
Let's talk about the LAPSET project. You know, it was once billed as a game changer, and in Lamu specifically. Are we seeing those promised benefits? Where we at? Is that still a distant dream?
The LAPSET project has a number of components. The first component is the Lamu port, and we are already seeing the benefit of the Lamu port.
So you can feel it?
Yes. And right now, the road connecting Lamu to Garissa is under construction. Once completed, it is 246 kilometers from Lamu to Garissa, meaning that it will really open up northern Kenya. And we will be trading with our counterparts in Garissa County. So I can use that road to travel from Lamu to Nairobi. It will be faster than traveling by road from here to Mombasa and then to Nairobi. So the LAPSET project, the road from Garissa to Isiolo is under construction. And once we reach Isiolo, the road from Isiolo to the border town with Ethiopia is already tarmacked. And early this year, we handled the fertilizer for the Ethiopian government, which was brought by ship to the Lamu port and was trucked from Lamu to Ethiopia. So this will be a game changer.
All right.
You know, development followed the railway line from Mombasa to Kisumu.
Yeah.
If we open the northern corridor, I believe development will also follow,
right.
Yeah.
Governor, just shifting focus a little bit, touching on some politics.
Yeah.
And you know, you are the deputy party leader of UDA, so it would be befitting to ask you some of these things. The upcoming by-elections, though not in Lamu, has also started quite a bit of political activity across the coast. For example, the Magarini by-election. How would you describe the political mood, not just in Lamu, but the coastal region?
Well, the by-elections are happening on the 27th of
Correct.
November. My party is not presenting a candidate for the Magarini by-election because under the broad-based government, we had talks with our counterparts, the ODM, and it was their candidate who lost the seat, and we agreed that we shall not present a candidate. But as UDA, we are very confident that we shall emerge victorious in a number of these by-elections.
But let me ask you, in your view, how significant is this race and the other races as well, both in for Kilifi County and the broader coast?
From what I hear, I'm confident that ODM will take the seat.
All right.
So it will be a broad-based government win for ODM. Northern Kenya, we have MP slot and a number of MCA positions. We are very confident that we shall take those seats.
We've had conversations around and people saying that the by-elections are sort of a test, a political test ahead of 2027. From your own view, as a politician with all these years of experience, what do you think this is about?
I think the by-elections are neither here nor there. For one, Kenyans are very disinterested with by-elections. If you look at the statistics, voter turnout in most by-elections is less than 30%. So how can that be a test for the upcoming 2027 elections? But for any party, it is a pride to win these by-elections. And as UDA, we are very prepared.
All right. So you feel like you're in a strong position?
We are in a strong position. After all, we are the ruling party.
All right. Yeah. Governor, as we wind up this conversation, what are your next steps? I mean, you're serving your second term as governor of Lamu County, or is it a little too early in terms of what you're thinking about ahead?
Right now, it is true that I'm serving my second term as governor, and I don't intend to vie for any seat in Lamu. Some governors, after serving 2 terms, they ran for Senate.
Are you eyeing
I don't have such intentions.
A broader national position, perhaps?
No, for the time being, I want to ensure that my party wins the 2027 elections. We shall think of what else we shall do after that, after winning the elections. It is very important that UDA wins the 2027 elections.
So you stand.
And I am very focused to deliver votes for my party leader.
And do you think that's going to, there's no shift? Do you feel like there's a shift in terms of the politics? And also in light of the fact that the former Prime Minister, the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga enjoyed a massive support in the coastal region. Do you think, and with seemingly some sort of fragmentation within the ODM party, is that going to change anything?
I believe it will. And my party, in the last elections, we made great inroads in the coastal region. And if you look at what the president and the UDA government has delivered to the coast region, not only in government appointments, but in matters development. We have a port here.
All right.
There is 246 kilometer road being constructed from Lamu to Garissa.
Right. So you believe these development projects hold a significant...
in all the 6 coastal counties,
right,
we have seen tremendous development.
Okay.
And so our president's commitment to our region has endeared him to our people.
Well, that we will have to know in 2027, don't we? All right. I think, Governor, we are lost of time, but I know there's still so much more that we should have had conversations around. Right. In just 1 second, what is this one thing you'd like to tell the residents of Lamu as they watch this tonight?
I want to tell my people, one, to have trust in my government. We have promised and we have delivered on our promises. Actually, Lamu has made great strides in the health sector, great strides in agriculture, in livestock, in education, in the fisheries sector. So I'm working. I am not contesting in the next elections. I shall be in the office until the day of elections, and I intend to fulfill whatever I have not done so far. And I want to assure them, come 2026, it will be perhaps the biggest cultural festival that they have ever participated in.
And please do invite me, Governor, in 2026. Hopefully I will come.
We will invite you and NTV back in 2026.
Thank you, appreciate it. Governor Issa Timamy, the Governor of Lamu County, have a conversation with us here on NTV on the final day of the 2025 Lamu Cultural Festival happening here in Lamu. And of course, like he says, next year NTV will come even bigger and better to cover for you this festival. Thank you so much, Governor.
Thank you.
Good night. God bless.